Now let's take a look at another feature of a Kotlin functions called the higher order function. So higher order function, you can take a look at the Kotlin reference page under functions and lambdas, and then choose lambdas. Then you will see this page. So higher order function is a function that takes the functions as parameters or returns a function. That is called a higher order function. So let's try that within this app. Let's continue to build the app. So what we want to do in this is, let me reduce the area a little bit, then give an edit text where we will prompt the distance in meters. And then depending on the conversion unit you choose, so we want to display in centimeters or kilometers. So let's snap it to ask info and snap it horizontally. And below that, let me give a radio button group. So make it big enough. Snap it to name the text, edit text widget there. And then within this, I'm going to give two buttons, 1 and 2, but in horizontally. So find the radio group and then edit the orientation, horizontal. It's there. Then here the ID of this edit text is ID meters. So we want to read the distance in meters. Then no text, but let's give a hint. Hint is enter meters. Then radio button, ID is ID, centimeter radio button. Then the label of the button does not show up, so let's search for text. Let's name it as a centimeter. And this radio button ID is a kilometer radio button. Then label is a kilometer there. And then as I press button, conversion will be done. So snap it to there horizontally, snap it. This button ID is let's put it as converter. Then label is convert. So let's go to the program. ID convert, set on click listener. So let's read the value in meters. So val meters is ID meters text to string to double or null. If meters is null, then we say ID display text. Meters is not a valid number. Then finish the function. Otherwise, so we will choose which button has been selected. We will detect that. So if ID centimeter radio button is checked, then we call a function which converts meters to centimeter. Else, if a kilometer radio button is checked, then we do some other way. Otherwise, we will just say display that buttons not selected. So something like that we are going to do. So here we are going to compose a message to display beginning with empty. So in else part the message should be no unit selected. Then we'll do id display text message. Here, since I'm going to change the value of message, it should be var like that. So in doing those conversions, let's define a function there. So private function meter to centimeter, and then meters as double is provided, and then double is returned. Single expression should be fine. Meters times 100 is a meter to centimeter conversion. So another function is a meter to kilometer conversion. Meters double, return value is double. Single expression should be fine, and then 0.001 is a conversion ratio. So here we could do like in this case call m to centimeter, in this case call to m to km and the like. But let's use a higher order function. Higher order function means a function that takes another function as a parameter. So let's define a higher order function called converter, where first parameter is meters in double as a read from the user, and then second parameter is name of the function. Like depending on which radio button is checked, we want to call m to cm or m to km. The name of the function I want to read. Then I can just call regardless of which function is selected. So then in regular case, in the function parameter, you specify name of the parameter, colon, and then data type. If you want to specify function here, then the syntax is as follows. Here is variable is a parameter name, then this parameter fn is to receive a function, then we specify inside the parentheses what is the parameter of this function. So this function we expect one double parameter, and then using arrow notation another parenthesis specify return type, which is double as well. So here m to cm or m to km, or both of them one parameter of double, and then return type is double. Then you specify the definition of the function, and in this function what you do is return call fn whatever is assigned with the meters provided as a first parameter, like and this function convert should return. So the error message is says that type mismatch required unit found double. Here the meaning of unit is like a void function in Kotlin. In Java it says a void function, but since I did not specify return type at all, it thinks it's a unit type as a void, but the double should be the one since it returns double. So we are going to utilize a convert function, which is called a higher order function because one of the parameters is a function type. So here let's utilize that. So if cm, a centimeter radio button is clicked, then the value where distance convert the value is by calling convert the function and then give meters And then name of the function for this conversion is m to cm, but when you specify function name, we need to give two colons before that. So that's a function reference. And then message we want to compose is meters m equals result centimeter. That's the message we want to compose. And then in kilometer button is clicked, then call convert with the meters. Now we pass m to kilometer. Then the message we want to compose for this case is result is kilometer. Something like that. So let's run the program. It looks like those constraint is broken. So anyway, let's test the first. If 100 meters are there, then kilometer should be 0.1 and centimeter should be 100 times 100. So let's fix the layout ones. This one, the top one constraint is not given. So let's add a constraint below that. And then for the radio group, looks its constraint is given, convert is there, like. So let's run program again. Now it looks good. It seems the left-hand side constraint is not there anyway. So if I give 50 meters in centimeter, this is 50 times 100. In kilometers, it's a 0.05 kilometer. So here, the left and right constraint is missing. But anyway, program works fine. Let me change one more thing here. So here the result part is simply called the function. So in a string template, we can call function as well. So instead of giving result as a variable, inside the curly brace, you can call a function and then get the result out of that. Meters m2cm, something like that. Then you can eliminate this line. So in string template, within curly brace, you can specify any single expression, meaning that results in one single value. So similarly here, we could call convert the function with the meters and then m2 kilometer, like. Then we can eliminate this line totally. So let's do a final check. So meters 100, centimeter 100 times 100, as you can see here, kilometer should be 0.1. So we have studied a higher order function, which means a function takes another function as a parameter, or function returns a function. Then how to utilize a higher order function is demonstrated.